Frustrating reality on Hatteras Island is that communications could go out at any point in time. I'm Will Thomas, the Outer Banks reporter in Rodanthe. It's not just vital 911 communications, but it extends to businesses too, whose systems go down. After the most recent outage last week, the county is calling for something to change.
It's literally every week or every other week there's a major outage, and it's got to stop.
It's no secret that phone and internet service is something we all rely on every day. In Hatteras, connectivity is an issue that seems to happen more and more often over the past few years, impacting both 911 operations and businesses.
Nobody seems to understand the magnitude of what's being lost.
The issue of connectivity to Hatteras was reignited last week when an outage spread to the island and impacted 911 services, something Dare County leaders say should never happen.
When they're faced with their most challenging life moment, they make a decision and they got to call 911 and they may not get through.
At the heart of the issue is a single fiber optic cable owned by Brightspeed, is relied on by all internet and wireless carriers to Hatteras. So, when there are issues that arise with that single cable, it impacts the entire island. Brightspeed says a microwave system was reestablished in the area that helps in outages for landline emergency services, but not for wireless or internet.
Not only is it 911 that they can't get to businesses, their point of sale systems don't work. Nothing works. It shouldn't be that way.
Brightspeed shares they do understand the resident frustrations about connectivity and tell me they are working to find solutions. A redundant fiber path is what they say is critical to solving this, saying in an email stating, quote, "We believe redundancy is critical to addressing this vulnerability and are working to make that possible." Continuing, quote, "Beyond our own budget commitments, we need the support of the North Carolina state legislators to include supplemental funding for this submarine fiber line in the state's budget." For Dare County and Hatteras residents, the hope is that sooner rather than later, something can change.
The frustration is just ongoing and really manifests itself when it's something that you just can't fix on your own. As if we could fix it on our own, we would have, but it doesn't belong to us.
In Rodanthe, Will Thomas, WTKR News 3.